Yes, Lori is breaking up with her boo thing, Damson. Damson. She's breaking up with Damson. You know why? Not because he abusive, not because he don't spoil her, not because he don't love her. She's breaking up with him because he's too damn nice. Yeah, let me take some coffee on that. I just have a question for you ladies out there. Have toxicity became so normal that when somebody love you, it don't feel good? Huh? Have been abused, mentally tore down, being baby mamas, been became so normal that when somebody care about you, that's a bad relationship. Lori left Michael B. Jordan for this dude. And they were colleagues. They worked together. Michael B wanted to marry her. She said no because he was too nice. So I guess she went over there to him because he a little chocolate. She probably thought he was an African Mandingo. I guess she thought he was gonna choke her, stick a bone through her nose or some shit. I don't know what she thought she was gonna get over there, but she got respect and she don't like it. Now it all makes sense. When I seen her on vacation with Diddy and her parents, and I just didn't understand it. I'm like, I don't understand this. You know what I'm saying? So she liked Diddy. She liked them kind of dudes. And then she tried her best to come out and get a little clout with Cassie because Cassie got that money. She tried to sneak her way into that lawsuit and say that Diddy was doing her like this, and this. That's what you like, Lori. Because every time somebody nice to you, you complain. What is too nice? I'm going to give y'all a personal experience because y'all don't have stories all the time. I understand women that does that because I was like that. Sometimes you get irritated because someone love you too much. Isn't that crazy? My ex-husband used to just be smothering me. And he always, my wife, and baby, and you so pretty. And I used to get mad. I used to be like, shut up. Stop saying that. My name is Nina. I hated it. You know why? Because I went from toxic relationships to a real man. And I didn't understand that. So to me, he was messed up. It wasn't me, it was him. So I used to tell people he irritates me. And they ask me why. Because he always talking about I'm pretty. He always talking about he love me. He always in my face. He always want to touch my skin. And I thought something was wrong with that. Isn't that sad? We so used to being messed up and mentally abused, chasing dudes around, trying to make Pookie and Ray Ray become the man that we say we want, but when we get that man, we really don't want him because we don't know how to accept it. And then we blame society for our mishaps. We blame everybody else because we don't know what a real man look like because half of us never been with a real man. Now, I was raised by one. But following behind my friends and meeting dudes at school, and these dudes never had a father. These dudes never had nobody to raise them. And I fell in love with these kind of men, and that became my normal. And I forgot my upbringing from my daddy. My father used to look at the dudes I dated and be like, hell he come from? He didn't have no understanding, but when you put your kids in that environment, your kids adapt to what they're around. They become who they're around. When this is all the options you have, you end up being with people that you shouldn't be with, and now that becomes your normal. Lori, I don't understand. Oh, yes, I do. Her father is Donnell Woods, allegedly, a drug dealer from Memphis. So her mother was married to Jim Townsend, a drug dealer from Memphis, and had 2 kids. Then got with Darnell Woods and married him, a drug dealer from Memphis, and had Lori. So it's in her genes, embedded in her, to be toxic and messed up. Hustle. She hustling men like he was hustling drugs. Like her mama hustled men. I'm just being real. It's in her blood to be a hustler. She hustling everything. Even though she's rich, She has a poor girl mentality. She has a whore mentality. A whoremonger. They in the Bible. Greed. No matter what she get, is never enough. People call it spoiled. No, I was spoiled. I was a spoiled only youngest child of my family. That's not spoiled. That's toxic. That's greed. When she was introduced to Steve as a young girl and she started getting introduced to Hollywood people, to the street people, because with her mama, I think she met Steve at like 12, 13. Her mama had her around street folks. See, she ended up in Hollywood. Now she's seeing all the celebrities she see on TV and she just went crazy. It was a smorgasbord. Ooh, I want him. I want him. Oh my God, I want to date him. Oh my God, I remember him on TV. She went crazy. Thank God her big sister stayed humble. You don't even hear about her big sister. Her big sister's whole mission was, I know what I'm finna do for Steve. I know what I'm gonna do that you got Steve Harvey. I'm finna go get my daddy out of prison. That's what I'm about to do. And her big sister went and got her daddy out of prison through Obama, Jim Thompson. She used her last name Harvey and pulled some strings with Obama and went and got her daddy. That's what she used Steve for. Because Obama would have never met that girl if Steve Harvey was her stepdaddy. I'm just saying. So, she's breaking up with him because he's too nice. Now I see why that she was on that vacation with her parents in Diddy. Because she wanted someone to stomp her down the hall with some Barbie socks on. I think she was jealous of Cassie. I think she seen the Cassie lifestyle, Cassie getting beat and choked, and she looking like, dang, he really love her. Damn, son, why you don't do that to me? I mean, I go off on you, you don't say nothing. You just go in the other room. You leave the house. You apologize. Diddy stomp Cassie. That means he love her. For real, y'all be surprised how many women believe somebody hitting on them, choking them up, throwing them out. They believe that's love. They would call a dude that don't put their hands on them a punk. They would disrespect a good man. A man that go to work every day. A man that love God, he's a punk to them. They run over them kind of men. And it goes back to the situation that happened. Was this Sunday with the 8 children? I didn't come on yesterday because I've been so messed up behind them babies. For real, y'all. I've been so messed up behind them babies. I've been having nightmares. I'm like, dang. Yesterday morning, I said, dang. Them kids' seats are empty today. The bell will ring, like I said, they won't be there. Their friends have to cope with this. I lost a couple friends in school, so I know the feeling is horrible. But then I think about their parents. And people don't like talking about the truth. They call it victim shaming. No, it's time for us to tell the truth. And maybe we won't have no more dead babies run, on the news. No more dead babies on the news. And people start telling the truth and busting folks over the head with some real shit. Stop tiptoeing and walking on eggshells and feel like this ain't the time. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This is the perfect time. And where I got this from was, I remember going to a funeral of a 15-year-old little boy. He had been Pawpaw, right? And his godmother was Al DeBarge's mother. Adeline DeBarge was his godmother. She got up there and she spoke. I'm going to get back to my story in a minute. She got up there and she spoke, right? She looked at all them little boys out there. She didn't make up, he's going to heaven, he was a good kid. She told the truth about him. She said he was hard-headed. He was running around here being disrespectful. He wouldn't listen to his mama. He wanted to be a banger. And look at him. He's dead. This is what dead look like. I want all y'all to come up here and feel him. He cold. He dead. He ain't coming back. And people was looking like, no, she didn't say that. She didn't lie. And guess what else she said? She brought up her son, Bobby DeBarge. She said, I just lost my son. And guess how I lost him? To AIDS. She said, I ain't gonna tell y'all it was cancer. It was AIDS. For being hard-headed and disrespectful and running around here doing drugs. She told some truth, and people was like, people not used to the truth. People hate the truth. She said, I'm not going to sit up here and sugarcoat this so you can be up here next. This is death. This is what it looks like. And this is what they need to do at these funerals. Even though it's not the time, but it is the time. At them little kids' funeral, you know what? Somebody should have enough heart to say, even though I don't know if his mom gonna make it. I don't know if their mom gonna make it. The other mother, I believe she's okay, but I don't know if this mother gonna make it because she's still critical from my understanding. But somebody should get up there, and it should be the pastor, and say, making bad decisions with the wrong people can lead to this. When God give you signs to go, listen. Because innocent people can pay for your dumbass decisions. You living in the flesh and your children perish because of your flesh. Nobody can tell me that God did not show those women that this fool was crazy. I don't care what y'all say to me. Nobody can convince me that nobody knew that man was crazy. I can look at his pictures and see in his eyes that he didn't have it all. And I didn't even know he married the one of the 5 kids. He married her last year. Now, this is what I get out of that. This is what I get out of it. He been running around having babies with her and the other girl, probably some other people he was sleeping with. Just running around cheating. And they was competing, baby after baby after baby, because I believe some of them babies are almost the same age. She got 5 and she got 3. So he playing basketball. He calling her in, and sometimes he tag her in. And then they probably was arguing, and then they probably got to the point where they didn't mind sharing him. I'm just being real today. So the one of the 5, this is what I get out of it. God protect her and hope she wake up and hope she be okay. But it's what I'm getting out of it. I don't know if it's true. She got tired of him playing games. So he went over there and proposed to marry her. See, people think that piece of paper go change people's behavior. Tina from Mary did it. She forgave her husband how many years? I'm going to renew my vows. What that piece of paper for to do? And stop blaming the devil. Because God give you free will. Y'all went over there, the devil didn't know he did that. I wouldn't even give the devil that much clout. He made that decision. Just as well as he made that decision to lay down with that woman, Tina, he could have said no and stuck with you. But you blaming the devil. No, blame him for listening to the devil. How about that? So anyway, she thought that piece of paper was going to keep that penis at home. So she married this dummy. And from my understanding, he was beating both of them. He was beating both of these women and keep getting them pregnant. So when the one with the 5 that he felt like was more, Lord forgive me, because her family probably cussed me out. The one with the 5, he probably felt like she was the weakest link. I'm just being real. He probably felt like she the weakest link. She keep having my babies. She keep listening. I know women like that right here in my city. I'm going to go and marry her. Because her ass might cut me. So I'm going to be with her with these 5 kids. So he married her. And guess what? After I do, he didn't. He didn't. He kept doing the same shit. That paper did not keep him in the crib. He went right back over there. So guess what she did? I'm filing for a divorce. It ain't been a year. I'm filing for a divorce. You shouldn't have never said I do. 5 kids, cheating for years. Y'all can't tell me this ain't what was happening. I'm a woman. I can read that. Stevie Wonder can read that. You thought that piece of paper was going to keep him in the crib and act like he got some sense. He probably was over there beating them kids and everything. I'm just being 100. And the neighbors and nobody ain't paying attention. Everybody want to mind their business. No, sometimes you got to mind other people's business, save people's life. Some people so dumb, they can't even save themselves. You got to save them. You got to go out there and save them. You would throw them life support, what you call them, things you throw in the water, and they still won't grab it. You got to go out there and grab them and swim with them and pull them to the surface because they don't even know how to swim. They don't even want to save themselves. You got to save some people. Some people you gotta bust upside the head and be like, listen here. You might hate me, but one day you're gonna appreciate me because you're doing stupid ass shit. Where was grandma, man? We don't have no more grandmas. I know my mama was grandma. We don't have Big Mama no more. Because Big Mama would have cussed him out a long time ago. You sap sucker, you know. Big Mama would have made sure them kids was good. Big Mama would be like, bring me them babies over here. She wouldn't have been playing. We don't have that no more. We don't have the mother of the church that paying attention. We don't have the nosy neighbors in the neighborhood. The neighborhoods, people coming and going so much. We don't have a Miss Parker no more in the neighborhood. I mean, what happened? I grew up with Miss Parker across the street. She had, I think, cameras before they made cameras around the whole neighborhood. I think she used to climb up on the pole in the middle of the night, put cameras up there. She knew everything. She can tell you everything that happened 24 hours a day. You're like, did you go to sleep last night? 3 o'clock in the morning, James threw them damn toilet papers all over my yard, Frankie. She knew. We were like, when she sleep? Nope. But we ain't got people like that no more. Everybody minding their business. Y'all minding that street code shit. Don't be snitching. No, you need to snitch. You might save 8 babies. When you hear people whooping and hollering across the yard and talking about, I'm going to bust your head to the white meat, I'm going to pop you, 911, Jesus. He might pop everybody in the neighborhood. I heard them over there arguing and she didn't threaten him or he didn't threaten her. You need to come check this out, please, sir. Mind other people's business sometimes is important because you might save somebody. But this man seemed to be a chameleon because all I heard the neighbors say was, well, the other day he was sitting outside and the kids were playing and I waved at him, he waved at me. Well, what about the other time, sir? You never heard him act a fool? You never seen him off balancing? How many times he was absent from the home? Stop telling the good shit. He was just a good kid out there with his children. Stop lying. You ain't never hear them arguing. You never seen the kids scared? Teachers, y'all never saw them kids come to school a little afraid or shook up. See, our teachers where I grew up in, the schools I grew up in, they knew everything. I told y'all about the Band-Aid when I had on my eyebrow because I cut my eyebrow off. They called every teacher, principal, everything, had me under investigation. What's under that Band-Aid? What happened? Did your mother do it? I cut my eyebrow off, trying to arch my eyebrow. They didn't call everybody. Everybody. They didn't play back then. Let me come to school limping. What happened to you? Come here. Let's go to the principal. You couldn't have a scratch on you. Them teachers was on that shit. They knew if you sitting there down with your head down too long. What's up? What's wrong, baby? What happened? Now these teachers, they on TikTok. They sitting there on their phone. They just passing that hour by. Give you some homework, no books, and don't give a damn what you doing. Do you know these teachers don't even call you until your child flunking, until you get a report card and you see it on a report card. And you be like, wait a minute, he missed what? 10 days of class and he fell and nobody told me? Well, that's not our responsibility. They don't even call and tell you when your child missing from school. They'll make like an electronic call. If you miss it, it's just too bad. We had Mr. Joseph. We noticed that Nina wasn't in school today. They would knock on your door. If you don't answer that phone, they come into your house. If they look on the attendance and they notice it's like 10 kids missing that day, guess what they do? They go to the local malls, the store. They gonna find you. I was found skipping one time and thought my life was over because my mama is Michael Myers' auntie. My friends convinced me to skip school one time in my life. I think I was in the 10th grade. And I'm like, I ain't good. Come on, Nina, where we going to tomorrow? Mr. Joseph ain't gonna know. We went to the mall, got off the city bus. We walking through the mall, and I feel like, whew, okay, I can do this. Man, we got halfway in the mall, we heard the bullhorn. Auto White Hill students, turn left. Get y'all butts on the bus. Mr. Joseph here for you. My whole life just ended. I was like, it's over, y'all. I looked at my friends. I said, I see y'all, man, in heaven, because I'm gone. It's over for me. They finna call my mama. I ain't never gonna see y'all no more. I thought it was over. I begged Mr. Joseph to call the police and put me in juvenile. Send me to juvenile, because I don't want to go home. I'd rather deal with the police. My mother thought it was funny and gave me a break. But she laughed for a minute when they told her, and she said, do it again. That do it again stopped me for life. I said, oh, no, I ain't going to even call in to work when I'm a grown woman. No, dealing with her. Oh, no. Didn't even touch me, had to fear God in me. Y'all didn't have to fear God in y'all kids. These kids do whatever they want to because the system then made it that you can't put your hands on them, but that's wrong too. You can discipline your kids. You can't beat your kids, or you can get that belt. Because the Lord said in the Bible, take a ride to your child. Just don't break no skin. You better, man, hit your ass in the throat. Just let them think you crazy. Hem them up, put them in the corner, be like, do you know I'll kill you? Do you know what to jail for killing people? I beat kids. If they keep playing with me, they be like, my mama crazy. That's how I felt about my mama. I'm like, I think my mama would kill a kid. I'm afraid my mama crazy. She didn't care. My mama told the police when my nephew was acting crazy. The first time they brought him to the house, they was like, well, you can't do this and that. She said, who? Who you talking to, me? She said, I will bust his head to the white meat and I will bust yours. Because if I don't bust it, you go bust it. You can get off my porch. But I promise you this, if he do something wrong, he got to see me. And whatever it is, go be. They used to be like, damn, Miss Mayberry, crack. They got to the point they would just drop him off. Miss Mayberry, we got your grandson. We got your grandson, Miss Mayberry. They would drop him off at the crib. He couldn't do nothing. He was like, man, the police keep bringing me home. She said, yeah. Because I ain't playing with you. They were the police. We had the neighborhood watch. They knew my mother. Hey, Mayberry, come on, your grandma waiting on you. He'd be like, dang. My grandmama said I can come outside. No, let's go find out. Did you say he could stay outside for another hour? She said, yeah, but since you brought him home, he can come on in. She didn't play. My mother told the police, I'm going to beat his ass. I don't care what you say. So you might as well put them cuffs on me now because I'm going to pick him up. I'm not playing with mine. Because if I don't, you go pop him in the damn yard somewhere, and I got to come identify him. So I'd rather go to jail for whooping his ass and make him scared of me. So do what you do. Do what you do. She did not play. That's why I said sometimes you got to be that parent. You got to be James Evans. But see, nobody said nothing about them kids because they was too busy in love. And let's go back to Lori Harvey. I wonder where all this entwined together because these women be weak as hell, man. Y'all be so stigmatized that y'all don't have common sense. Y'all loving the penis so much that you forget about your babies. I know it's hard to walk away from somebody you think you love. You think you love. Most of y'all in lust. Y'all ain't in love because these are not real men out here. Somebody that's coming into your nothing. Let me say this one more time because y'all not getting what I'm saying, ladies. If somebody coming into your nothing, do y'all know what your nothing is? If you getting help from the system, Section 8 Medicaid food stamps, that means you don't have nothing. That means you poor. That means you living in poverty. That means the government got to help you, assist you with kids that you can't afford to take care of. How dare you bring a Negro up in your shit? This is why they cutting off programs. Y'all talking about they cutting off everything because there's a lot of women out here that misuse the system. And they make it hard for women that's just trying to survive. How dare you feed this nothing ass MF and that money is for your kids. So every time he eat a plate of food, guess what? He taking from your child. And you okay with that, mama? Yeah, you okay with that. Then you get mad when somebody like me talk. You victim shaming. This is not the time. Yes, it is. This is the perfect time. Stop putting penis before your kids. Y'all got this shit twisted. When the Bible say put your husband before your kid, a husband. See, he wasn't really no husband. This is the difference, y'all. The difference is a piece of paper and you saying I do and the person that God made for you. It's two different things. Just because you married somebody don't mean he the person God chose for you. That don't mean that's the person from God. Sometimes that's the person from flesh. That's the person from stupidity. That's the person that's in survival. A lot of people marry you because they're in survival. They're not in love. They're in survival. A lot of people in your house right now, they're not in your house because they love you. They in their house because they need you. And some people will say I do because they don't want to be in the shelter. They don't want to be in the mission. Do y'all know how many girls run around here with older men? Oh no. Can y'all hear me? Please let me know if you can hear me. Look at the little girl who just kept Ashley Janae, who was just unalived over in Africa. Y'all can't tell me she looked at that man and fell in love. But that's what they want us to believe. She had her own money. She was a Lori Harvey. It's never enough. He was like a CEO. So what? I got my own money. That's the CEO. Oh, I'm gonna talk to him. Just like me. Just say when God blessed me to make this 30,000 and 40,000 a month on YouTube because it's coming, and all of a sudden an NBA player want me. I can dream. You think I'm gonna turn him down because I got my own money? You think I say, well, I got my own money. I don't like you. What you talking about? See, that's what I'm saying. Stop lying, man. Yeah, she didn't like him for no money. So she just looked at him and it just lusted. Oh, he fine. No. And he got in her DM. They call her a sugar baby. Even her friends are saying that. They said her father never liked the dude. Because she was 31. This dude was 51, 52. What you want with my little girl? Huh? You a CEO. She a little black girl. What you want with her? So, no, I'm not believing that. And where's she at? She's not breathing. For all of y'all be taking up for this shit and be trying to say, Nina, you be doing this and that. I'm going to keep doing it because I'm trying to keep people breathing. That's what I'm trying. I'd rather knock you over the head and you not like me in hopes that you can keep breathing. And maybe go on and live your life and be a good person. Instead of pacifying you. Don't say that. That's victim shaming. Girl, you and people busy. You know that's a snitch. I don't give a damn about these black folks' books, codes y'all got out here. I don't give a damn about none of that. And I had to learn the hard way because I got relatives that don't you talk to me now or this bare minimum. Hi, because I said something. And come to find out I was right. So now I do the bare minimum. As long as I see people safe, I don't say nothing. I don't say nothing. But if you're not safe, I'm jumping in. You don't have to ever talk to me. You don't have to ever talk to me. And don't let no babies come to me and say they're in distress or I'm getting mistreated. I'm saying something. You ain't never got to talk to me. I don't give a damn about you. You ain't paying my bills. You ain't got to speak to me no more in life. But guess what? I'm calling people on you about these kids. And that's what a lot of family members don't do. Y'all don't do that. They go put them in a system. So it's better off for them to stay in that house and get craped and beat. That's better. It's people that have been left in homes and they end up unalive like them 8 kids. Like them 8 kids. And family not like they used to be. I was Aunt Nina. Everybody was at my house. Nieces, nephew, cousins. I come home from work. I don't know who in my house. I'm like, where you going? Your mama drop you off. They didn't even have to call me. We're going there. They just knew to keep my house clean, stay respectful, make sure you share. I don't have nobody laying up in my house. They knew my rules. So I didn't have to come home and repeat myself because they knew Aunt Nina was touched. They knew what it was. They could have company playing video game stuff, but I better not see nobody shacking up. I better not see it. They knew. Family not like it is no more, like it used to be. Now you can see your nieces and nephews get misused, and you be like, they ain't coming to my house. Badass kids, that ain't my problem. I pay too much for my furniture. Y'all do not care about your own family members. Right downtown where my son David lived, do y'all know how many homeless people out there? Some of them are grandmothers. And I know people have substance abuse problems. But do y'all know I feed them people? I give them money. I sit there and give them a cup of coffee and talk to them. And they'll say stuff like, my children don't care. You surely is a good mom. You got a good mama, David. My kids don't care, but they don't even check on me. And I'm like, how dare you walk around this earth and breathe and knowing your mama outside strung out on drugs? Keisha Cole tried to save Frankie, but she couldn't. But she tried. Some of y'all mothers in the nursing home, and y'all don't even go visit them. Fathers, y'all don't even go visit them. Because my mother had to be there for rehab. But guess what? We was there 24 hours a day. When my mother was in the nursing home, first of all, she had her own little apartment area. We decked her nursing room out. She was at the crib. My sister would be there when I had to work. My niece, my daughter, somebody was there 24 hours a day, sitting there talking to her, ordering food. She used to have her own beautician come there to do her jerry curls. She used to get her nails done in the nursing home because her legs would have worn out on her from her heart attacks. So I could not be there to assist her 24 hours a day at my house. And they encouraged me to give her 24-hour care at the nursing home. And I said, okay, we can do that, but my sister got to be there. My daughter got to be, somebody was there, and I would call all day long. Mama, what you doing? How you doing? So they come in. My mother she was fully there. I wouldn't dare left my mother in a nursing home, and she wasn't there. My mother, a few times, was finna snatch the soul out some nurses, y'all. I remember visiting my mom. My sister left, I came in, and my mother, she was just so mad all the time. She was sitting there. I said, what's wrong with you? Nothing. But she constantly looking at little Becky. And I'm peeping, I know my mom. I was like, Becky finna get the business. I said, why are you looking at that nurse like that? Nothing. And she said, come here, honey. Come grab my glasses right here. And as the girl got closer, I started feeling the heat come off my mom. I said, I get the glasses. You think you slick, lady. My mother fist was balled up. She's finna sock the shit out of Becky. And I told her, I said, listen, I don't know what you did to my mama, but keep your distance. I just saved your life. My mother said, my mother didn't like the way she was talking to her. See, they think because you in a nursing home, they can disrespect you. My mother wasn't having that. Bitch, you come closer. What you say to me? Okay. She wasn't playing. She used to be talking about willing, who did what? I'm coming over there on the go bus in my wheelchair. What you gonna do, mama? I got my pistol under my leg. She didn't care. But y'all got parents that y'all don't even check on because y'all too busy in y'all perfect life. That's the moral of the story. People don't care no more. Y'all don't call and check on your family members. I'm mad at my sister right now because I had to see her foot was swollen on Facebook. And I'm like, well, what, you didn't call me? Why you didn't? I'm okay. I shouldn't have to see that on Facebook. I'm supposed to be the first call. Me and my brother James, or my brother Sterling, we all we got. God, you know my foot swollen. Then I'm supposed to see it on Facebook. You don't put it on Facebook and I find out that way. People so distant. This phone made us so separated, and everybody live in their own little world. They live in the internet life. Y'all cannot tell me that these women was not going through domestic abuse before Sunday. I am not hearing it. You cannot tell me these women weren't mentally torn down. These kids wasn't affected by before all of this. I don't care. Stuff like this don't just happen. People don't just wake up and say, you know what, I'm going to delete my whole family. Something had to trigger this boy. Then they tried to say he was in the military. Somebody did their research. He never was deployed. He never was deployed. He never fought in no war. So it wasn't ESPN. I know it ain't the word. ESPD or what ESTC, whatever they try to claim. It wasn't none of that shit. It was just crazy. It wasn't that. You know what it was? It was rejection. PTSD. Thank you. PTSD. It wasn't that. Because that's what they want to blame. You know it's PTSD. Man, all them soldiers I see downtown homeless in a wheelchair, even in the wintertime, have icicles hanging off of them. They ain't running around popping people. Some stuff is just a choice. And I know a lot of soldiers are messed up. I know a man who unalived one of my friends from the PTSD. He came home and my friends had dudes in the house. He tried to put the little brother down, run in the backyard. He caught him in the backyard and popped him in front of everybody. But see, we knew he was crazy. That's why my mother didn't let me spend the night over there. We knew he was crazy. You know how we knew? If you sitting on the front porch with a helmet on and a shotgun, and then the next day you in there cooking collard greens, you crazy. So crazy you don't just wake up like that. People see it. So my mother used to be like, no, you can't spend the night over there. That man been and woke up and thought you was a soldier, and no. And that's what happened to my friend. He thought he was a soldier coming after his kids. See, this goes back to why you don't let your kids spend a night. One of them kids wasn't even his. One of those children was not even his. I heard it was the sister's niece. I don't know how true, because the story keep getting put together. But this is why you don't do the spend a night. Now I say thank you, mama, for being so strict on me, because people had to spend a night with me. I couldn't go nowhere. She like, I don't know what they into. Now I understand what they mean. I just think my mother was just paranoid and criminal. Like, damn, my mama a gangster. She think everybody a criminal. And you don't know who a criminal. You don't know what somebody brother done did, and somebody kick in a door. Your child over there, they go get it too. Now this little girl gone. This is her auntie house or something. She had nothing to do with it, and she's gone. Because her auntie man decided to come home and clean out the house. And he had just went to the other baby mama house, from my understanding, before he came there and cleaned out her. But this is what I'm thinking. The same thing happened with Roger Dandrell right here in Grand Rapids. This is what I'm thinking. And I'm going to see if it come out like this. Y'all say, Nina said it. I told y'all about the aerial unaliving of a person named Roger Dandrell here in Grand Rapids, that he unalived 7 people in one day. Because his wife had left him, went back to her mom and dad because of his girlfriend he was messing with. This is what I understand about y'all. Y'all cheat and get mad because somebody don't want to deal with the shit. What the hell wrong with y'all? Y'all would cheat and do shit, men and women, and then get mad because nobody want to deal with your nonsense and want to hurt somebody because they don't want to stay with you. So that's what happened. She told his wife, he went over there and popped her sister daughter. This is the same kind of story. And then went over to his in-laws' house, popped her to his father-in-law, his mother-in-law, his wife, and his daughter. 7 people in one day, because the girlfriend told his wife he's still messing with me. And the wife was like, I'm done. So he unalived everybody. A black man killed 7 white people. You know the city was upside down. He killed 7 white people. He was married to a white woman. He was dealing with white women. He killed 7 white people in one day. And popped some people downtown. One woman just driving her car, popped her in her car. Then he went over some friends' houses. They happened not to be at home, and the neighbor was like, one of your friends came over here looking in distress. He came to pop them too. He owed me money. He wanted to take everybody out of here because he knew his plan. It's over for me. So this is what I'm thinking happened with this guy. He went to the first baby mama house, from my understanding. Did something to her. Then he went to the crib. So 9 times out of 10, she called her and said, I don't care if y'all married. He still mess with me. Because they both got babies by him. And this was his weekend, so he had her kids over there. So he went over, so he had no reason to be over at her house. Unless he went over there and she said, I ain't finna mess with you. Because the wife had the kids. So he did something to her. Going home, and I'm finna do everybody else too. Oh, y'all ain't messing with me? Okay, I'm finna take all y'all out. Then he goes to the house. They said the first person he popped was his wife. The kids running. Trying to get out of there. The 18-month can't go nowhere. It was a baby. Pop, 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 pop. 3 of them was on the roof, y'all. He unalived one of them on the roof. Could you imagine when the paramedics came and it's a female just laying out there on the, because most of them was girls. I think it was 2 boys. Maybe 3. The baby might have been a boy. But just laying out there on top of the house, gone. So he reaching out the window. He wanted to unalive everybody. He chased a 9-year-old little girl down the street. Could you imagine looking out your window and you seeing like, what the hell wrong with him? And I know some of the neighbors saying this. I should have been called the police. I remember. Why should they have all these I remember stories? I promise you, they gonna have all these I remember stories. I remember one time he did this and that, chased her down. Nobody wanna hear them. Nobody wanna hear the stories. I don't. Just like I don't wanna hear the stories about why he did it. I'm like, why y'all trying to figure it out? Who cares? It's over. The chapter's closed. They're dead. They gone. I don't give a damn if they say one of the kids slapped him in his face. I don't care. It's over. It's a wrap. It's no story. It ain't nothing else to tell. The story has ended. I don't know why y'all trying to guess why he did it and was he. It don't matter. It's over. Y'all was supposed to figure that out before this. Why he running around here crazy? Why he talking to himself? Why he sitting out in the front yard looking up in the sky, looking like he finna do something? You supposed to ask them questions before this happened. Why them kids look scared? Why them kids ain't at school? Why she got a black eye? Why they arguing? You supposed to be nosy sometimes. It's sad that people don't care. That lady killed her kids in Detroit, man. Them kids have been unalived for a year in a freezer and nobody knew the kids was missing. The fathers didn't know. That let you know they're not in their kid's life. How you know your child not breathing for a whole year? You birthday, Christmas, everything that passed and you never checked on your child. This show you how sorry a lot of men are. Your kid's been gone for a year and you didn't know it. The teachers didn't report it. She told the teachers that them 2 went out of town with their father. Did they call the authorities? No. The neighbors asking another kid, where your brother and sister? They not here. Did nobody call the police? Be like, it's 2 kids missing over there. No. Until one of them, I think, got beat or went and told the teacher or something, and they went in the house, and she had a deep freezer right there in the house. The kids was right there in the house for a year in the deep freezer, and the other kids was in the house for a year around that mess. Now, this is what caused cause and effect. This is what caused people to be mentally ill and do stuff like he did. They grew up for a year. They was there a year with 2 dead bodies in the house. You don't think them kids mentally messed up? You don't think they messed up? You don't think they got their mama genes in them? So they got to be very careful watching these kids because they can end up like their mama. On top of, I used to open the freezer and see my brother and sister froze in the freezer. And we used to act like they weren't in there. That is back to Lori Harvey, y'all. All I'm saying is a lot of women weak, and I told y'all the other video, I cannot stand a weak bitch. I just can't. If you don't know how to function by yourself, maneuver in this world without a penis, you need to go get some help. Some of y'all will put penis before everything, before Jesus. Some of y'all do not like yourself so much that you think you got to have somebody in your face 24/7. If you don't like you, how he gonna like you? And do you know when you have low self-esteem and you don't like yourself, that you're going to have low vibration men be attracted to you? You're not going to get a high quality man attracted to you. Lori happened to get them kind of men because she's Lori Harvey. But the average woman, you won't. You go get a needy, nothing ass, mentally abusive person who needs something because you're needy. Like attracts like. That opposite attract is bull crap. With somebody in your life, it's something about you that he's attracted to and you attracted to him. And the reason why people don't use discernment because they don't know God. I want everybody watching me say yes or no. Have you opened the Bible in a year? Have you read the word? I ain't talking about church. Have you opened that Bible in the last year? Have you ever opened the Bible? Besides when the pastor says stand up and he read a few lines what he about to preach about. Have you ever just studied and showed yourself approved? Have you ever just opened that word and read it? Do you know some people haven't? Some people old as me and never opened that Bible. They're carried around, they're fake the funk, they act like they so saved. And pastor said, now tell me what Jesus said. Can you quote something that Jesus said? Besides Jesus, what do you know about the Lord? Some people go to church thinking the pastor can save them. And the pastor a heathen his dang old self. Them pastors chasing your money, not your salvation. You have to save yourself. You have to save your children. It's sad because I can't even say this right now. I can't even say take your kids to church because nowadays the church ain't even know where to be. They just as corrupt. But this is what I want you to do. Pour God into your kids. Take an hour, at least an hour out of a whole week, and sit down with your child, open that book, and let's just start right here. And I ain't saying start from Genesis, Adam and Eve. No, go to Revelations. Go all the way down to Revelations. Where we at now? You don't have to start from the beginning. Start right here. Look, this is what Jesus look. This was going on right now. Look at this. And they be like, dang, I was in the Bible way back then. Yeah. They talk about a disease that's going to take over the nation. They talk about credit taking over money. They talking about nations against nations. They talking about wars and rumors of wars. All that is in the word for the people that don't believe. How you get in there? This Bible was wrote how long ago? It's what's going on right now is in that word. Everything that happened in your life is in that word. Anything you're going through in life, you can find it in that word. The Bible is the rule book of life. It will help you understand and get out of anything. If you suffering, if you're going through something, pick up that word. I bet you find yourself in there. I bet you find yourself in there. Good and bad. And the Lord controls everything. He controls with a father. He controls everything. He knew them kids was going to perish on Sunday when they were born. He already knew this. He knew she would make a crazy man. But see, I think, I don't know how true this is, but I believe that God give us a pathway and he give us options and decisions. And he like he tested Job. So he tested her hoping that you don't fall for it, because Job didn't fall for it. So you're going to be tested by the devil, Teddy, Tina, Mary, whatever husband. You're going to be tested. But then you're going to pass and you're going to fail. And I think God sit back and say, let's see. Let's see. He know our strength and our weakness. He hoping we make the right decision. Because he's standing right here waiting on us. He knew when he put Chuck E. Cheese in my house, them rats. He knew Nina wasn't going to waver. He knew I wasn't going to curse him. He knew I wasn't going to trip out about that stuff. He was like, go ahead, Satan, do it. Oh, I'm going to test Nina, her biggest fear. I bet she don't. Okay, go ahead and do it. And I'm still standing on his word. He knew when he took my daddy, my sister, my mama, my niece, that I wouldn't waver. And I had to stop myself because I used to call myself the book of Job. You have to be careful with that tongue because you keep on getting what Job got. I'm not the book of Job. I'm a survivor. I'm a conqueror. I am my daddy's child. You know who my daddy is? I'm royalty. You got to call those things that be not as though they were. Stop saying you this and that and I ain't this and I ain't got. That's what you going to have. And sometimes being arrogant and stuck on yourself is necessary. When you meet somebody like, oh boy, this unlike them kids, you be like, I am too good for you. You got me twisted. The first time you see crazy, believe it. Don't forgive it. And that's what happens with these women. Y'all forgive crazy too much. And then y'all be like, women, we get left behind and nobody hear us. Because how many times people done heard you when you took your ass back? Tell the truth. Most women don't leave the first time. Y'all try to leave when it's real bad. And then you want somebody to save you from this nut. And he finna unalive your whole family. No. I tried to save you the first time you came over here with your eye hanging in your hand. You told me to mind my business. Look how many times Tina Turner went back before Tina got tired. Years. So can't nobody save you if you don't want to be saved. That's my rule. I have rules to my life. I have deal breakers from the door. I let dudes know from the door. Our conversation be something like this. So what you expect from a man? Respect. I don't care about no love. You gonna respect me though. Oh, and one thing I don't take is ass whoopings. I will make up a story if I have to. You know, the last dude that hit me, he ain't got no hand. He ain't got no hand, no. I cut it off and got off. I wasn't playing with him. What you want to eat, baby? You want some collard green? Show no, I need energy. I like me energy. Don't put your hands on me. That's my main rule. Don't put your hand. And I make this be clear. My father never whooped me in his life. My father never whooped me. My mother hit me one time and I cried all day and never got another one because I didn't like how it felt. So you think I'm going to be a grown woman getting whooped by a man? We both will be laying here. I'm just letting you know. If you ready to go, let's go. Because one thing about it, if you whoop me and I wake up, you better not be here no more. And I ain't talking about just in the house. I'm talking about in an estate. You better leave. You better have your stuff packed, headed on the highway. I better not even find you because I'm coming for you. I take it more personal than a man putting his hands on me than a woman. Me and a woman might argue and fight, but a man, you ain't finna hit me and get away with it. Oh, no. That's the ultimate disrespect next to kids trying to try you. But a man hit me, I don't love nobody that much. You better ask my kid's father. He called me the B word. I told the story before. He called me the B word, showing out at our barbecue. I'm walking down the street, minding my business. I got mad at him. Went for a walk because I don't show out in front of people. I'm like, whoo, saw Jesus. I'm about to go. This barbecue grill about to be on his head. Let me go walking. I go walk. He get in his car drunk with his friends. Where y'all going? Kept on. And I had some ear pods in my ear. I'm just ignoring them. But I heard this. Well, F you dead, bitch. I think my head spent around like Harry. What? Did he just... I started talking to Jesus. Jesus, did he just call me up? I know he didn't. Okay. I sat in my back porch, waited all night for him to return. He hanging out with his buddy. He came back with a big pink bucket of paint thrown on his car, tried to bust the windshield, went all over his Cadillac. He was screaming like a girl. Baby, my ass. I went inside, locked the door, went to sleep. He out there with the water hose, scrubbing the neighbor's house that was white, getting the white paint off, screaming at his friend drunk, trying to help him. You think I cared? One time we was in my room and he pushed me on the bed. And I flipped over. I think I did some kind of Bruce Lee move. I flipped over, grabbed the body mirror that was on my wall, turned around, and boom, while I was getting up, his whole body was hit with the body mirror. He started screaming, ran downstairs, screaming at my brother. James, your sister crazy. I get my lick back. I'm going to get my lick back. You hit me, I'm going to hit you. You throw a brush at me, I'm going to pull the TV off the wall and bust your ass in the head. I'm not playing. For real, don't touch me. We won't have no problem. You okay, babe? Okay, let's go eat breakfast. I'm not that person because I have no problem with being by myself. Dude, you can get the hell out. This my shit. Bye. I can keep it going without you. That's why it's necessary to have your own shit. You can't tell me to get out of nowhere. No, no, no. I pay the cost to be the boss up in here. Now, when we say I do and we buy something together, I do, let's go do this, that's a different level. I learned my lesson with the 6-figure dude I married with all the money, and he thought he can run some shit. Guess what? I took my broke ass with an SUV back to Michigan with $700 and been struggling ever since trying to get my way back because I left my world. But guess what? I left his world. I don't need your shit. I would be homeless in my car before I let a man dog me. I would sleep in a sleeping bag before I let a man dog me. Let alone my kids. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. It's a limit you can do to your own kids. I ain't saying don't discipline them, but one time, y'all, my little girl who's 19 now, this is her daddy helping her with her homework. She was 5. I'm cooking, and all of a sudden I heard, and she screamed. I turned around with this big ass bitch, and I said, "What you just do?" She said, "Daddy popped me in the forehead with the pencil because I can't get." Why he do that? Man, I did not Sugar, what's her name? What was Oprah Winfrey, not Oprah Winfrey, Whoopi Goldberg name on The Color Purple? Miss Celia. Remember she put that knife in the table? I would kill you dead about my child. If you ever in your life pop her with a pencil, do you know you would come up with some fingers missing? He was like, I was just playing. I don't give you. And then he left a little mark on her forehead. I would, boy, you got me messed. And I put the knife right between his fingers. Do you think I'm playing with you about my child? He said, that's my baby too. Well, you better damn it act like it. If you could put her in timeout, you could pop on her hand, but busting her in the head with a pencil, you got me. And you left a mark. Okay, that's your last warning. She was in like, Mama, great, And I went back, do you want some grape jelly on your bread, or you want some scrambled eggs, or you want, what kind of eggs you want? As long as we got understanding, you hungry. See, when you meet energy, they don't play with you. If that woman would have met old boy energy the first time he put his hands on her, he would have been scared to come over there acting a fool. Because he was like, man, she got one too. She might pop me too. Why y'all think I left my ex-husband? Because I knew he had one too. He a sharpshooter from the military. I had one, he had one. But I'm like, it might not turn out right for me. So let me leave. I'm not going to be on the first 48 down here in Birmingham. I bet you that. I knew when to leave. When somebody tell me be there when I get back, I promise you I won't. Let's go. I was gone. And he looking like I was just playing. I take threats serious. No, you don't have not one time to tell me if I'm somewhere and you get there, something gonna happen to me. I bet you I don't be there. I bet you that. I ain't that damn tough. I ain't gonna sit there with my chest out thinking I can whoop a man. No, only time I'm talking about fighting, if we eye to eye and I gotta defend myself. But idle threats, now he did have PTSD. He was in the military, he Navy. He got a be cool card. You know that cuckoo card? He got a be cool card. He could have did something to me and then put the pawpaw on my hand, and me and my daughter would have been gone on the first 48, and he would have got off because he got a be cool card. No. I know you crazy. Guess what? I'm crazy, but I ain't that damn crazy. I'm finna get in the car and I'm about to be gone when you get back. He was way on the West Coast. I got 7 days to get out of here, and I did it in 1. I bet you he ain't seen me since 2019. Not even a conversation. Once you leave somebody, don't meet them to talk. No, it's over. Over. You threatened me. I took it serious. You ain't gonna get me back in your house and then next time you know to be there when you threatened me and I'm gone and my dumb ass went back. No, not Nina. My mama left me with common sense. I watch too much First 48 and too many of these crazy movies. I know this shit is real. That's why I said these women, y'all so damn weak. I hate. Lord, please forgive me. I hate a weak bitch. I do. I can't stand it. Y'all be so cute and stuck on yourself and weak as hell. Kids out of control, don't know how to conduct your home, weak as hell. But you talk to another black woman, and if that B do this and that, do that with that dude you over there with. Check him. You want to check me? Check him. He the one over here slinging that thing everywhere. Tina from Mary. This fool slept with somebody you knew or a family member, and you forgave him and renewed your vows. Did you think once you renew your vows, he was going to get a new penis and a new mind? It's like going to see the Wiz. I mean, they'll give him new parts, and he ain't going to be the same person. Did you think that? It took for him to embarrass you, to say, I'm done with your ass this year. Now you looking like a fool and was over there in the pool pit on Sunday talking about the devil. No, it was Teddy. You saying the devil, it was Teddy, girl. Stop bringing, I know Lucifer be sitting there drinking his coffee, looking out the window. They be like, the devil. He be like, what did I do? I wasn't even, what? I ain't had nothing to do with that. When he do that? Well, I'm glad he did it, but I didn't tell him to do it. I know the devil be like, why is you bothering me? I been had him. I ain't thinking about him no more. I'm over here messing with some other people. Y'all bringing me up. Girl, he been gone. What the heck wrong with you? I know the devil be sitting there like, if y'all don't quit calling me, I already destroyed your marriage and you stayed. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Now it's on him. I did my part. Shit. He just keep doing it. I told him to stop. But since he keep doing it, I'm sure only his glass. But leave me alone. Just keep on blaming Lucifer. No, that preacher who he cheated on his wife and both of them in the pulpit, and he and her, the devil tried to take my husband. He said the devil almost had him. He making her look like a fool. I'm sitting there like, she really believe this shit. Listen to her. Man, I would have turned around and slapped fire out of him and be like, the devil ain't did it. You did it. I didn't think I was married to the devil. I'm married to you. You're supposed to be a godly man. You're supposed to know the Lord. How the devil make you do that? So you weak? I'm married to a weak dude? Something wrong with people, man. But this is why I was talking about Lori Harvey, because that's how it starts. It starts with, he too nice. He treat me like he's supposed to treat me. He treat me like I'm his wife. He always all over me. He always spoiling me. I want somebody like Diddy. I want somebody to kick me down and call with some bright socks and choke me sometimes. Throw some baby oil on me. I want somebody to hit the news. I mean, how can somebody be too nice? Because somebody being nice don't mean they weak. Don't mean they a bitch. And that's what women think. You too nice, I can run over you, I can dog you. Until you see him with somebody else being nice and you sitting over there looking like a raccoon with two black eyes saying, I wish I would have stayed. That's Lori right now want to go back to Michael B. You know why she breaking up with him? It ain't because he too nice. She's been with him since she broke up with Michael B. She's mad that she made a bad choice and broke up with a winner. Michael B making her look stupid. And that's what I love about Cardi B. Y'all can say what y'all want. This time, Cardi was doing a lot of stupid shit with Offset. But this time, she said, take this, take this, take this. She went on a tour and sold out 35 concerts. 35 made over $70 million in a few months. 70 million. She have broke records. She have called out legends on her stage. She did a tour like no other. She was like, oh, y'all gonna keep talking about me and dogging me out? Y'all think I'm just a stupid baby mama? Watch me get this money. She showed Stefan how great she could be without his ass. That's what make you a survival and make you a good person. Y'all can say what y'all want about Cardi. But this time, she made everybody eat their shit. Even though she was naked on the stage, whatever, she gave everybody a little bit of something. I'm going to give you a stripper. I'm going to give you T.D. Jakes. I'm going to give you T.I. I'm going to give you Lil' Kim. She just started giving them a little. She even called Missy Elliott out on the stage. Nicki Minaj sitting over there rocking with Donald Trump trying to change his diaper. She don't know what to do. Because Nicki ass was, I ain't got to do nothing. I ain't got to be honored to nobody. You sure don't. Cardi did it. And I promise you, Cardi probably performed at the Super Bowl. She just left her mark and showed them, I'm finna show you how it feel to be without me. And you know what? Offset over there suffering, sitting there with dirty mismatched socks on in a wheelchair outside of the damn emergency room because he done gambled all his money away because he dropped that dime and somebody else picked it up. You dropped your wife. One thing I can say about her, she would have never been on the internet talking crap if she had a good husband because she was in love with Offset. In love. She wouldn't have never been on the internet talking if he would have been a husband. She loved that man, dirty socks. And the only reason she with you, Stefan, I hope you know that, because you was just somebody to get over him. That's why she didn't even mention you on the internet, because you really ain't somebody she want. Cardi, you can stop lying now. Stefan ain't even your type. You just wanted her Offset. That's all you wanted to do. That's why it was easy for you to walk away, because she really didn't want Stefan. I hate she had a baby. You didn't have to do all that, Cardi. That ain't how you get nobody back. You get somebody back, just walk away and be great. But this your girl, Nina, from Unbreakable Strong Woman. Don't nobody care about Cardi B. You ain't got to care about Cardi B. Cardi B doing circles around you. TS. Circles. You ain't got to care about Cardi B. Like y'all don't like Carissa Shields. Do you think the millionaire women care that you don't care? They getting their money. Because you know what's funny about the ones like you that say shit like that? Y'all doing that on a broke level. The shit Cardi B do, y'all doing it with Pookie and Ray Ray. Y'all talking about Clarissa Shields and Papoose. Y'all doing Clarissa Shields and Papoose with Pookie. Y'all got baby daddies don't even call their kids. And y'all got the nerve to talk about these celebrities. It cracks me up. I'm like, no, y'all doing it too. Y'all be like Clarissa with somebody's husband. How many husbands you been with? Y'all stop lying. And half y'all, if y'all had that booty Cardi had, y'all would be naked too. Some people just talk about folks because they ain't got what they have. Just for real. And since you said that, I don't know if you're a black woman, I don't know if you're a man, but since you said that, do you know the biggest hater on black women is black women? How many times I gotta say that? The biggest hater against black women are black women. The biggest haters against women are women. Women talk about each other more than anybody talk about us. Y'all cannot just bring yourself to say nothing good about your sister or your neighbor. I wouldn't be naked on the stage like Cardi. I wouldn't. But damn it, I sure loved her show. She sure put on the show. She did it. She got more heart than me. But guess what? I don't have her body either. I don't have her money. So I really can't say what I might do if I had 300 million plus and trying to make somebody. I don't know what I might do. I did some shit I thought I'd never do before, like deal with a fool for 30 years. I never thought I would do that, but I did it. Cardi didn't do it. She left Offset before 30 years. I stayed with mine for 30 off and on. So how dare I talk about her shit? That's what I'm saying. Y'all be talking about people's shit when your shit works. If I'm nothing else, I'm real. Stop talking about other people's shit when you deal with worse shit than they deal with on a broke level. You probably at work right now talking about Cardi B, and she's sitting there, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million. You sitting there punching a clock with a 401k with probably 120,000 and thinking you living. No, get out of here. At least she getting cheated on by millionaires. You getting cheated on by Junebug. If I'm going to get cheated on, I prefer to get cheated on by a millionaire so I can get my ass on a plane and go look at Quinta Oil. I'd rather get cheated on by a millionaire than Junebug broke ass. Because most of y'all talking been cheated on. Most of y'all talking got baby daddies that don't even call you. But you're talking about she keep having them baby. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many different baby daddies you got up in your house? How many kids you got up in yours? At least her kids set for life. Your kids get food stamps. But you want to talk about other people. At least she can walk up in the doctor's office and write a check. You got to pull out a Medicaid card. They going around talking about Clarissa Shield got ugly girl syndrome. Her money sure make her look good to me. Y'all cannot fix your mouth to say this is a successful 31-year-old or 32-year-old black woman with no kids. The champ. Call her ugly if you want to, but you won't call her broke, and she's disciplined. So what the hell you talking about? She running around with Papoose. How about Papoose running around with her? And how about Remy Ma got another man too? Stop acting like Remy is a victim. She left her husband. Should they have wait till the paperwork was final? Yeah, but that ain't how life goes sometimes. Some of y'all with a married man right now haven't been with his wife in 10, 20 years. Stop playing with me. And guess what? Some of y'all with men that don't even see their children, and you content with that because he over there with yours. He don't take care of the kids that came from his body. Some of y'all with men that don't even call their mama. Some of y'all with men that don't even freaking work, but you talking about Papoose and Clarissa. At least they 1 million, 2 million, 3, at least they got that bread. Like, I think it's something wrong with Remy Ma, old as me, when she was 47, 46, 47, making, damn it, battle rap songs against a 30-something-year-old woman. Don't nobody think nothing wrong with that. Oh, she killed him. Man, nobody even listen to that shit. You're too old for that battle rapping shit against this kid. You looking bad out here because you mad that she got your husband. I wish I would give somebody that kind of attention. She forgot how old she is. Cardi B only in her 30s. And what, 33, 34? They supposed to do the shit they doing in their 30s. Y'all be putting them up here with us. No, they supposed to do. What was you doing at 30? Remy Ma, you didn't pass them stages. You not supposed to be entertaining that shit. You ain't supposed to be saying nothing. You too old for that shit. She's supposed to be doing that shit at her age. They're not the same age. Remy old enough to be her mama. Did y'all forget that part? Then y'all compare black women. That's what I don't like. When a man do it, you mad. But y'all sit there and compare black women. She ugly, she cute, she dressed, she copying, she. Shut up. Y'all some shit starters. That's what y'all are. Some shit starter instigators, like some little girls in the 6th grade on the playground. Talking about people. How about talk about her paper? How about talk about her success? Forget her looks. And she's beautiful to me. I be damn, I see a dog one of my sisters and they doing the right thing. Y'all dog people when they do the right thing. I mean, damn, can somebody win? She doing the right thing. Forget what her personal life is like. Look how successful she is at her age. What was you doing at 31? Besides being a baby mama. Working at Burger King. What was you doing? Oh, RN? Okay, she a millionaire at 31 with no kids. Just because of that, kudos, girl, do your shit. And Remy done told y'all she don't want Papoose. She called him broke, dogged him out and everything. She don't want him. So why y'all mad? If she ain't mad, why y'all mad? Why y'all hyping her up? Instead of checking her, you a fan. Fans tell you the truth. People care about you, tell the truth. You too old for that shit, man. Come on, Remy. Go on about your business, man. Don't even give him no time of day. Couldn't be my friend. Because I'm like, girl, why is you even entertaining that shit? You looking bad. You look like a hater. For real. Haters do that kind of shit. People don't care, don't do that kind of shit. Go about your business. I wouldn't have nothing to say to them. Actually, Nina, I would compliment Clarissa. I'll be like, oh, shit, girl, she doing her thing. Her and Papoose, so I ain't got nothing against them. Shit. I'm over here with my battle rapper. Battle Cat, whatever his name. I'm over here with him, girl. I ain't got time for that. And what kind of man is he to let his woman constantly her ex-husband business? He a weak dude. What kind of dude just constantly let you pick with your ex-husband like you still want him? A real dude wouldn't even be tolerating that. That lets you know he over there using Remy for her money. She can do whatever she like, whatever you like, because you paying for my teeth and everything else. You the one with the money. I only, what they say he worth like 10,000, but she calling Papoose broke. This brother is worth like 10,000. Papoose is a millionaire, but Papoose broke. Girl, bye, you cheated on your husband for a broke dude. Y'all don't tell the truth. I just wanted to kick it with y'all this morning, you know. I'm just talking about we women today. And it might be you. You really need to check your shit. That's why I said I got my one-on-one calls. Y'all want to talk to your girl, call me. It'll be attached in the description. Call me. But don't call me if you don't want to hear the truth. Because if I hear one person say, girl, I love him, but he keep on going back to his baby mama, and then he come over to me, and I try my best to be, I'm going to listen to your whole thing and say, you know what, when you going to stop being stupid? He ain't going to stop cheating till you stop being stupid. He ain't going to stop beating your ass until you stop till you stop him. Matter of fact, why did it take you to get 10 black eyes to leave? Are you slow? Did you used to lick the windows on the little yellow bus? Did you used to dig in your nose in the back seat? I mean, are you crazy? Do you get a ooh wee check? I mean, what's wrong with you? Oh, it's the penis. It was that good. Was it gold? Is it gold? You can't control your hormones and your feelings, and you putting that before your eye? Huh? That few minutes was more important than your eye? Oh. Well, I tell you what, what's your number? We're going to get those kids out your house and get them to safety, and you keep on getting your ass whooped. Enjoy yourself. I'm not trying to stop people from getting beat up. You like getting beat up, stay over there, but don't put the kids in it. We're going to get the kids away from you, okay? And then when we see you on the news, what you want me to put on your obituary? Come on, because I come speak for you. I'm not going to try to convince nobody to love themselves. When you ready to leave, call me. I can get you some help in whatever city you in. When you ready to really go. My friend that's down in Detroit that said that I helped her for years and I didn't know it. Because I hadn't seen her in a long time, right? And she said, Nina, I used to say, I'm going to stop doing Facebook. Because people used to talk shit on Facebook. And you this and that and this. And I got so discouraged. I'm like, I'm going to stop talking on Facebook. She inboxed me. She said, several women did. I don't say much, but I'm telling you, help me every day. You help me through my situation. So I said, so what situation you in? She finally told me she was getting beat every single day. Because I seen her dropping her weight. And I'm like, damn, what is she on that shit? No, she was just depressed, dropping weight. She said, man, you pretty much saving my life. Don't stop talking. I'm listening. This is a tough girl that will beat 2 or 3 women at one time. You hear me? This was my friend. That's the friend that called when you got problems. Like, okay, I'm going to get my shoes on. And she coming through there. You letting a dude whoop you? I couldn't believe this. I'm like, what? She said, man, it's been time I was half dead and didn't tell nobody. And I remember going to Detroit and I told her, when I come there, I'm going to call you. I get to Detroit, she wouldn't answer her phone. So I'm pissed. I'm like, she ain't even answer her phone. So I went over, to other friends' house and stuff. When I get back home, come to find out, she was protecting me because he was stupid. She felt like if you came over here, he seen you, and the way you be talking on the internet, he might have done something to you. Okay, you think so? Okay. All right, thank you. Because I probably wouldn't be here talking to y'all right now. I either be in the penitentiary or the grave dealing with her shit. So I thank her for not putting me in it. I really do. But that's that weak woman shit, man. Before I go, how can you tell or show me how to be successful? Success is what each individual wanted to be. My success may not be your success, Marvin. Success is whatever make you feel good. You may feel like being on Social Security is successful. I mean, I can't tell you what success look like to you. So that's a question I can't answer. Whatever you feel comfortable in, what makes you feel good, because what I like, you might not like. Cardi B thinks success is selling out stadiums 30, 35 stadiums a night making 70 million. I don't have to have all that to be successful. As long as my health is good, I'm not worried about no bills, my kids in order and safe. To me, that's success. I can travel when I want to. You know, I ain't at that point no more. I used to be, but I'm climbing my way back up. My peace is success to me. That may not be sufficient for you. So I can't tell you what it looks like. All I can do is tell you to love yourself and whatever make you feel good. Forget what everybody else think. Why y'all think Clarissa Shields doing her shit? Because to her, that's success. I feel good. I don't care. She get on there and talk every day. And then she encourage herself, say how pretty she is because she been called ugly so much. So y'all be like, she conceited. No, she been called ugly so much that she have to remind herself every day, no, I'm a beautiful person. And she might be talking about the inside of her. Y'all looking at the outer appearance. But she might be like, I know I got a golden heart. I'm a good person. And I got to encourage myself because my sister's dogging me. And if I don't do this, I'm going to break. So stop pushing people to break. And that's what y'all do to Clarissa. Is you sell your soul to the devil, you'll be a millionaire too at 31. What? Fly high. You think her being a boxing champion is selling her soul to the devil? Are you kidding me? Yeah, something wrong with y'all. Man, see, I'm about to go in. Don't play with me. Selling her soul to the devil because she a boxing champion. She ain't on nobody's stage. She ain't doing nothing out the norm. She boxing. How many times you done sold your soul? What would God say about you if he judged you right now? Stop playing with me with that dumb shit, man. I'm not the channel. And how you know she sold her soul? Are you inside her body? Y'all be saying shit y'all don't even know about. Y'all be just talking. You don't know what that woman did. Now, you can see some of these celebrities and know they did it. But Clarissa ain't sold her soul to nobody. She boxed. Now, I think Taraji P. Henson did because I see a big change in her. When you see somebody bigger than life, you know they done did something. Because it is a such thing as selling your soul. But Clarissa not one of them, honey. Sorry. Are y'all that jealous of that girl? For real, are y'all mad that at 31 y'all ain't doing what she doing now? Is that y'all didn't make them kind of choices? Because what is it about this girl? Are y'all that jealous that this girl is 31 and successful and you might be 51 and ain't got shit? Is that why y'all mad? Because I don't understand. It's ugly people in your city. Do you mess with them every day? No, you don't. It's ugly people, shit, you probably birthed in your household and people in your family. Do you call and tell them they ugly every day? No, you don't. So why y'all messing with her? Do y'all want papoose? I mean, what is it? I mean, oh my God. Who you talking about? She said she ain't talking about her. Who you talking about? Because we was talking about Clarissa. The industry is demonic. You say that yourself about Cardi B. Let me be real with y'all. I can't say everybody in the industry is demonic. I can't say that. Because it's people that we don't see no more that made a choice not to be a part of that world. They try to blackball Cat Williams because he didn't want to do it. I can't say everybody that's famous is demonic. Cardi B, I never said Cardi was demonic. I said Cardi be doing dumb shit with men. I don't know if, you know what? I know God is not happy for her showing her body doing the things she's doing, but that's her choice. That's her free will. I know that. But as far as her loving God and raising her kids and what she believe in, I don't know Cardi. I don't. And guess what? We make mistakes as we grow. And it looked like she kind of coming into her grown woman shit. Put it that way. It seemed like she went through that phase and she's growing up now. Sometimes you make mistakes. It's called a prodigal son. You come back home to your upbringing. She was raised with both her parents. So maybe she's coming back to her senses and go be a good person as she grow older. She's young. We all done did stupid shit, and we can't just write people off because they doing stuff. If I was wrote off from some of the decisions I made, I wouldn't even be here right now. If God forgave me and was patient with me and helped me grow as a woman I am today, who am I to say cancel them right now? Y'all remember that song, Please Be Patient With Me, God is Not Through With Me Yet? They made that song for a reason. Every day, people used to say every 10 years or every year, every day is a new chapter in your life. Every day is a new paragraph in your book. It just depends on how you want to write it. Why do you think the Lord say renew your mind daily? He give you the opportunity when you wake up to renew yourself. Today is a new day. Tomorrow gone. Ain't nothing I can do about tomorrow. I will never see that time again. What I'm going to do with this 24? He give us a new day, a new opportunity. But people get on here and think they can keep other folks in yesterday. You can't keep nobody in there yesterday. Who are you? God don't even keep us there. He told us, I give you a new day to do it again. Repent. Let's do this again. But people sit there and say, no, you can't do that. You still did that and this and that. You hold people to the cross like you Jesus. If he forgive me, who are you not to? Actually, did he forgive you? How many of y'all should have been in the penitentiary? How many of y'all been delivered from an illness? How many of y'all did dirt and he turned his head and nobody knew about? How many of y'all that came out the penitentiary and you still got a sound mind? That means he forgave you and giving you another chance. But y'all still every day nailing Calista Shields and other people to the cross. Who are you to do that? When I make videos, y'all, I don't make videos just to dog people. I hope it's awareness. I didn't just dog Lori Harvey. I'm telling y'all about weak women. I'm saying don't be weak. Because when you weak and make weak decisions, kids die, people die, folks get hurt. Be smart with your shit. It's a chain effect. Some things you do can affect everybody around you. Can hurt other people that's innocent, like the little girl was spending the night. She didn't know nothing about what them people had going on. She had nothing to do with it. She's gone. Because grown-ups playing grown-up stupid-ass games. That woman had no business marrying that fool. You had 5 babies, he didn't marry you. Why he marry you from the first baby? The second baby. The third baby. The fourth baby. The 5th baby. It took for you to say, I'm done for real now. And he wanted to make sure you was done for real. One thing y'all cannot tell me that the Lord don't give signs. He gives signs before any storm. Y'all can't tell me that. It was plenty of signs before that Sunday. Plenty of signs. Trust me. I don't care if it was just a word be. You be. That's a sign right there. He don't respect me. Why you think I threw the paint? You didn't respect me? I don't respect that Cadillac. Boom. Now, we both crazy. What's going to happen? You call me again. And guess how long ago that was? That was in 2010. That was in 2010. I'm sorry. See, I'm on live. I'm about to be off. That was in 2010, right? Was it last year? The end of last year. He did it again on the phone. And I looked at the phone. I was like, he did it again. So I told him, when I see you, I'm getting my lick back. So a few weeks ago, we had the flood, and I told you I had to help him give some gas. I walked up to him, I said, I'm going to get my lick back. He was like, for what? You called me the B word. No, I did. Don't play with me. You called me the B word. But he was so drunk and his pants fell down, and he was acting crazy. I just let it pass. I said, that's your one pass. Don't do it no more. Because I'm going to get my lick back. He was terrified, like, what's she about to do? Yeah. And I'm standing by this gas pump, too. I bust your head in the head with this gas pump. Sometimes you got to make people respect you. That don't make you tough. Because if they can't respect you, you get away from them. I'm not telling y'all to fight nobody. I'm saying if people don't show you respect, leave. Okay, bye. We gone. I'm gone. Because no, you're not going to keep doing that to me. Fly High said it's rather the God or the devil in between. But who are you, Fly High, to tell somebody where they spirit at? Why do you even care, though? For real. Why do y'all even care that much about... I get paid to care. YouTube paid me to talk about videos. Why do y'all stress yourself every day with somebody else doing in their household? What Clarissa doing with her body? Is your credit gonna go up? Is your mortgage gonna get paid? Is your car gonna get paid off? I mean, y'all be stressing and going off and dogging Cardi B and dogging everybody. Is your life gonna change in any kind of way? I get paid to talk about celebrities. That's the reason I do it. Before I got on YouTube, do you think I was listening to what everybody was doing? No, I wasn't even thinking about that. Go look at my other videos where it say videos and then it say lives. My videos came from Facebook. They pre-recorded videos. Go check them out. Y'all see I'm a whole different person. I didn't talk about celebrities at all. Because I didn't care. Shit, I'm gonna talk about somebody for and I ain't getting paid. I'm gonna waste time in my life to talk about somebody else's life and I'm not getting no money for it. I'm for real. The only reason y'all hear me talking, because y'all be like, you do it, I get paid to do it. Don't you go to work and get paid? This my job. Some days, like, y'all see me be missing some days because I get so overwhelmed. I'm like, oh, my God, I don't even want to talk about these foods today. What am I going to talk about? I don't even want to come on here and talk about these people. I'd rather talk about scripture, but y'all don't like that. So when I talk about scripture, I don't get no views. Y'all don't like real stuff. Y'all don't like God. Y'all like trauma and drama. So I got to come on here and give y'all celebrity news because y'all love to hear other people's shit fail. Y'all love to see people fail. That's the bottom line. If I came on here, like I'm talking about Cardi B, how successful she was, you said something negative. That's what I'm saying. Y'all do not want to hear about success. Y'all don't want to hear she sold out 34 stadiums, 35 back-to-back and made $70 million in 90 days. Y'all don't want to hear that. She the devil. But what about the 70 million? Y'all don't want to hear Clarissa Shields is the champion, but she with somebody's husband. Y'all don't want to hear nothing good. Y'all love bad talking. Y'all love people failing. You love it. You love black people love it. I'm just going to be real. Our people love to see people fail. Y'all love to have something to talk about, especially black women. If it don't apply, let it fly. Because I'm a black woman. I'm not like that. If it don't apply to you, let it fly. But the majority of black women love to hear that something happened bad to you. Try, if y'all don't believe me, try me. Go on Facebook today. Do this for 2 days. Go on Facebook today and talk about losing stuff. My credit bad. If it come get my car, I need prayer. You go get 100 fake people. I'm praying for you. Oh my God. They gonna be acting like they so concerned. Now get on there tomorrow and be like, girl, I read the paper wrong. My car paid off. And I'm finna go give me another Cadillac. And girl, I'm finna buy me a house. I bet nobody respond for about 2 people. I promise you, won't nobody respond for about 2 people. When you got something good going on, people hate on you. When you got something bad, everybody come with them fake prayers. I'm praying for you. No, they're not. When I was talking about my house being infested, I had all kind of people. Oh, girl, I'm so sorry. That house was so cute and boo, boo, boo. And then when they see me walking there throwing stuff away saying I don't care and God go bless me, she just seeking attention. Oh, y'all like me when I was crying. Y'all like me when I was scared. Y'all like when Chuck E. Cheese taking over my house. When I came in there and said, throw it all away, God go renew everything I lost. And y'all seen the God in me. Y'all didn't like that. Y'all didn't like the God in me. Y'all like people to be weak. Shit, that shit crazy to me. That's why sometimes I be hating the internet. I'm like, man, what's wrong with us? Like even with Gucci, man, they mad because Gucci's told that he got robbed. Oh, he ain't honored to the street. He got honored to his wife and kids. And y'all call that weak. Only we do that. I ain't never ever heard of Peter getting robbed by Paul and call the police and then the white community say, you know, Peter is snitch. I've never seen that in my life. Because everybody in that community would call the police on him. They're going to encourage him to call the police. Do y'all? Excuse me, do y'all know what snitching is? Snitching is me and you go rob a bank. I get caught and I tell that you were with me. That's snitching. Snitching is not that I go outside and you snatch my purse and take my shit and I call the police. No, I'm telling you took my shit. That's what happened to Gucci. They called him a snitch because he got robbed. Man, something wrong with our black people. And it's all black men saying this shit. These ain't no kids. These ain't no YNs. These men my age. Snitch. Gucci is a snitch. Do y'all know Gucci beat a murder charge because he unalived 3 or 4 dudes when he was in the game in Atlanta and he beat the murder charge? How many charges he supposed to take? He supposed to play Russian roulette with his life. When you not in the streets, you don't have honor to the streets. Bottom line. I'm telling. Y'all want me to put on a Chuck E. Cheese hat? Nobody care about no titles. You can call me a snitch, but you ain't call me no damn fool. I promise you that. I would go get a shirt with Nino Brown pointing. Yeah, that's me. I'm telling on your ass. If you take my shit, because like I said, either I'm telling on you or I'm going to jail because you ain't finna take my shit and just be riding around like you ain't did nothing to me. So now, I'm going to do something to you. And that's what they want Gucci to do. Take it to the streets. No, I'm not doing that. When you got something to lose, you can't do that. That's for people that ain't got nothing to lose. He got that beautiful wife over there and them kids. He got too much to lose to be playing with y'all that don't have nothing to lose. But this your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. What'd you say? Like when you were... What is that? Hold on, let me see what else y'all saying before I go. Let me put on my glasses real quick. I can't see nothing. Here we go, talking about Clarissa Shield fly. Hey, talking about Clarissa Shield still married. She ain't the only person that's with a man. First of all, let me say this, Fly High. Did God give you that position to tell her who she need to be with? Your position is as a sister is to say it one time. Clarissa, and don't put her down. I've said this several times on a lot of her posts. Clarissa, you're beautiful, you young, you successful. Papoose way older than you. He got unfinished business. Until he finished his business, darling, you shouldn't be dealing with him. You deserve better than that. That's how I say it. I don't say she with somebody's husband. She's young. How many dumb mistakes you made in your 30s? For real, how many dumb mistakes you made in your 30s? He old, she young. So she ain't thinking like you thinking. You know what I'm saying? I never been with no married man, but guess how many married men try to be with me? It's a lot of married men out here that do that. It's a lot of women getting paid right now for married men. Y'all act like Clarissa Shields, the first one in the United States that ever cheated, or I ain't even gonna say cheated, laying up with a man that got unfinished business. You know why he got unfinished business? Fly High, since y'all want to talk about Clarissa, because when you get a divorce and y'all got millions involved, it's not easy to settle when somebody don't want to settle. Papoose wants so much of Remy money, Remy don't want to give it to him, so the paper just stagnant. It's just sitting there on an attorney's desk. It ain't that he still love her and she still love him. No, they got an argument going, what I want before I sign them papers. But they're not together no more. By paperwork, yeah. They've been gone from each other. She got a whole... What about Remy with... What about Remy, a married woman with a man? You're not saying that. What about Remy? What about Remy before Papoose met Clarissa was with this dude? What about that? And Papoose had to knock him out. Y'all forget that part? He had to find out that his wife was cheating. So he's supposed to stay there. He's not supposed to move on. And y'all not that concerned about no married people. Stop lying, man. Y'all not that concerned. Because I know so many women get money from married men. Stop lying. Y'all just mad because this young black girl over TV living her best life and y'all mad about it. I bet you got friends right now, family members, laying up with somebody's husband. You ain't checking them. No, it's just because it's Clarissa. Y'all don't have nothing else to do but talk about the girl. And why do you even fucking care? I mean, I really don't care. That ain't my business. I can't get her to heaven or hell. Why do I care where she gonna go when she die if she don't care? All I can do is tell her what I said, baby. You deserve better than that. Pat, fine, yeah. But until he finishes his business, leave him alone. And go on with the next story. Go on about your business. I'm not gonna dog her out, talking about she competing against Remy Ma. Remy Ma is a criminal. A criminal who popped her friend, a friend, for stealing some money from her. It is 7 years. Her son is in trouble right now. She got other problems besides dealing with papoose. Y'all comparing her to a convicted felon, and y'all think that's cool. Clarissa never been in nobody's jail. She's success. That's what success is to her. Remy Ma is a criminal, and y'all think she better than Clarissa. That's a damn shame to me. I love me some Remy. Yeah, to pop her friends. If she don't care about her friends, she sure don't care about your ass. Something wrong with y'all, man. All I'm saying, Fly High, I'm not trying to put you out there. I'm not trying to dog you. I just want people to check themselves. Before you open your mouth, check yourself. Why y'all think I talk about my shit all the time? Because I'm not perfect. I talk about my life all the time. And y'all still say something about that. You tell all your business. So is my business going to make you lose some sleep? If I'm talking about me, that's like me drinking this coffee. They said it don't set it off. If I drink this cup of coffee, is your nerves going to get bad? Why in the hell do you care about what I say about me? Black folks, man, black people, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy for real. I'm trying to read some of these comments because I know when I get off here, I'll be ready to be like, why I ain't cussed them out on live? Okay, it's not always like that with DV situations. Tell me what it's like then. Somebody, what's your name? She says it's not always like that with DV, domestic violence situations. I'm not saying people deserve to get beat. But I'm telling y'all, about 90% of the time, they have signs. About 90% of the time, they forgave and went back. I don't want to hear about manipulation. I don't want to hear about love bombing. I don't want to hear about none of that stuff. Because when I was growing up, when my sisters was growing up, when my moms and cousins growing up, I don't ever remember my mother, grandmothers ever saying, he love bombed you, baby. No, my grandmother would say, you a damn fool. I'm for real. That's that book shit y'all be on. Most people that's caught up in domestic violence is because they didn't leave the first time. I'm for real. And sometimes, don't get me wrong, some people die the first time. Yes, it happens. But the majority of the time when a man beating you, you don't leave or you go back and forgive him. Now he know the next time I'm going to give her 2 black eyes. Oh, she came back. Now I'm going to knock her teeth out. Oh, she came back. Now I'm going to cut her hand off. I mean, it just get worse because now he know that you're going to accept it. So when y'all be talking about domestic violence, it is serious, but the first step to cure domestic violence is getting your mind right. When you a strong individual and you build up your mind, you not going to be caught up in that shit. And the first time he going to jail and you getting away from him. The very first time. If a dude come up to me with his fist balled up and do this, I'm leaving him. No, what you finna hit me? Okay. And I'm not going to act a fool about it because you don't know if he crazy. So I'd be like, in the back of my head, you nuts. Yep, soon as he leave, I'm leaving. And that's what I did. I could have got caught up in domestic violence. I don't know the man I was married to. I don't know if he was capable of putting his hands on me, but I just stay around and find out. When he told me, you better not be here when I get back, I wasn't there. I didn't test the waters. Let me see. No, 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 no. That was good enough. You right, brother. You right. Let me pack my shit. Where you going? I don't know, but I ain't gonna be here. Especially I got a little girl I gotta look out for. I got a 12-year-old. No, I'm responsible for her life. So just because of that, we gotta go. I don't even play like that. I have never, I'm proudly saying this, knocking on wood. I have never, ever, 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 ever had a dude hit me. I had dudes hold me, squeeze me. You know why they was holding and squeeze me? Because they had to keep my hands in front of me. Because you finna get popped with something. And then they let me go and run. No, I never will, never, because you got to kill me. That's my deal breaker. Now, have I been stupid for dudes and put up with dumb shit? Yeah. But putting your hands on me, that's not up for negotiation. Especially when my father never hit me. So when you talk about that's not the situation with DV, start from the beginning. I promise you, if you sit down and talk to a woman and say, how you end up in this? They gonna tell you about the very first time. And then I forgave him. That's when you were wrong. Why would you forgive somebody putting their fist in your face, your eye? Why would you forgive somebody for putting their whole fist in your eye? Y'all watch what love got to do with it. Ike was beating the dog shit out of Tina. Her friends was trying to stop her. Her friends was trying to tell her to leave. No, you talk about Ike. And then years later, she makes the movie What Love Got to Do with It. Nothing. Her friends should be like, we've been trying to stop you for 30 years. You ain't listen. Love ain't got nothing to do with it. You right. You knew that from the first time I beat the shit out of you and gave you some flowers. He beat her and bring her some candy. He beat her and give her some new shoes. He beat her and buy her a new wig. He beat her and give her some makeup. And the whole time she's thinking, girl, I bought me this. But you look like Fire Marshal Bill under that wig. What the hell? Are you proud of that shit? I mean... I'm not laughing at domestic violence. I'm not. I feel sorry for the women. I feel sorry for people. If somebody stuck right now in a situation because they stayed too long. Damn. Can y'all get my likes up, please? Please get my likes up. It's somebody in a situation because they said, okay, I forgive you too many times. That woman fighting for her life right now, and she gonna wake up and her kids gone because she married a cheater. She married a manipulator. She married an abuser, and now her kids gone. And she gonna sit there and be like, man, I should have left the first time. I promise you, man, if she wake up, she's never gonna forgive herself. Because she gonna be looking at the times when she could have left and didn't. She gonna remember all the times he did shit to her and she forgave him. Even the kids probably was like, mommy, let's go. The kids probably was telling her, I'm scared of daddy. We don't even know if he was touching them damn kids. I don't put nothing past this crazy. You know, man, I'm so mad about this situation. And that's why I'm probably so hard right now, because a lot of this stuff come behind weak bitches. And I'm just sorry. I'm for real. A lot of shit come behind weak females. Because if you was strong and standing on business, then I tell you when he popped my daughter in the head the first time, I bet he didn't do it no more. Because I stopped it right in the bud. Do it again. You don't get to pop mine. Not like that. That's abuse. No, not up in here, brother. You can get your shit and get the hell on, for real. Because you're not going to be popping my child in the head now. Now, you want to discipline your daughter because it is your daughter. You discipline her the right way. But she trying to learn. She 5. Because she ain't getting her homework, you think you can pop her in the head? You got me messed up. And then I snatched the book. I teach my own damn baby. You crazy mother. Man, No. It's our job to protect our kids. Now, I'm not saying don't let people discipline. Y'all take that wrong. Ain't nobody gonna discipline my baby. Some of them need to be disciplined. Little Ray need his ass whooped. It's a way you discipline them. And then you mean what you say. Whoop his ass, put him in the room, take that technology. Don't you do nothing, don't you say nothing. You better not even breathe loud. I'm not playing with you. Get your ass in that room. Sit down. That's discipline. And mama, you better keep on cleaning up. Let daddy do his thing. But going in there and sucking them and beating the blood out of them and throwing them, oh no. No. Now you want to whoop him with a belt? He ain't no slave though, honey. He don't get whooped with his clothes off. I know people used to get beat with switches with no clothes on, wet from the bathtub, but they got marks on them right now. That's abuse. That's where the law had to come in at and save these kids for getting beat like slaves, because we got that slave mentality. The Willie Lynch letter is embedded in us. So we thought that was the appropriate way to discipline kids, like our ancestors was getting disciplined. They was beating kids with race car tracks, extension cords, like a whip, like Massa used to do. And y'all thought that was okay. So the law had to say, well, hold up, kids coming to school with bruises all over them, cut marks. No, y'all can't do that. So that's why the law stepped in and said, no. They didn't just say, I don't want y'all disciplining y'all kids. Y'all was beating the hell out of them kids. I know friends personally got whips on them. My mother had whips on her back from her daddy. When she was 16, my mother had me at 39. So by the time I was a teenager, I still seen the whips on her back. And I'm like, dang, I thought my mom was part of the Kunta Kinte tribe. Because I'm like, how do you get all the marks on your back? My daddy. That's why the law changed. It ain't because they just want our kids to be buck wild. Y'all was beating the hell out of them kids. And some of y'all was beating y'all kids because y'all was mad because the penis left. I hate you. You look like your damn daddy. And beat the hell out them kids. That's why his kids right now don't talk to their parents. Put them in a nursing home, that'd be real, and leave them because of the shit they did to them when they was young. So, I'm not excusing DV. I'm just saying, people got to stop being weak and stand on business from the door. Y'all do not meet people and take them to the round table and say, let's talk about what we about to do. Y'all just meet people and start having sex, for real. Most of y'all women just meet men and jump right in the bed with them. Y'all don't get to know them. Y'all rather go out and eat expensive meals to go get a cup of coffee. Do you know how deep of a conversation you can have you sitting there talking to somebody like this with just a cup of coffee? Maybe a slice of cake. What you want? And y'all need to ask the right questions. What kind of trauma you been through? I know you don't want to talk, but I've been through a lot, and I just don't have time for somebody that been through something and never seeked help. Did you ever get counseling? You got your HIV papers? Was your daddy in your life? Was your mom a single mom? Did you like your upbringing? Y'all like none of them questions. Do you love the Lord? You might be dating an atheist and don't find out till after you done slept with him. You done slept with the devil. That's a soul tie. Now, you so stuck on, girl, it was so good. Ooh, girl, I can't wait. He don't love the Lord, but girl, I'm going to change him. That's what y'all be on. Nah, he don't love the Lord. He's the devil. You shouldn't have touched him. But it's your girl, Nina, from Unbreakable Strong. I'm sorry. This video wasn't supposed to be that long, but I'm reading some of these comments, and it be pissing me off the way a lot of people think. I guess I think different. I'm a deep diver. I'm a critical thinker. It's different when you're a critical thinker. You think critical on both ends. Why somebody do it and what happened. I don't just look at the surface of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Okay. T-Smoke said, you are giving someone that type of attention. You've given the celebrities that type of attention. Didn't I just say, this my job? I'm so glad I'm reading these comments. T-Smoke, what you do for a living? Do you get your job attention when you punch in? What you do for a living? Factory, whatever you do, if you retired. Didn't you have to focus on that job when you was there? Did you go to work and was thinking about what your kids was doing at home? No, you was focused on your job. This is my job. What don't you understand? I do celebrity news. I give my personal insight on life situations, and I get paid. I just got paid today. So this is my job. I'm not just giving celebrities attention because I ain't got shit else to do. I get paid to do this, and I get paid a nice little nickel. So let's get that clear. Y'all come on here and watch content creators to complain. The question is, why your ass watching? If this is not your cup of tea, what you on here for? That's mental illness. Do you know how many channels I go past because it don't concern me? I don't want to know on YouTube how to put in an engine, so I don't watch an engine video. If me talking about celebrities is irritating your spirit, you shouldn't be watching me. But y'all, that's what haters do though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the haters. I'm just being for real. Haters watch you just to talk. Haters gonna be the first ones to show up. They gonna be the first ones to. So as Clarissa Shields do a video, she get 100 haters. And y'all don't understand. Y'all making her money. Y'all hate so much that y'all don't even know that y'all making people money. Just because you said what you just said, I'm gonna get paid. You're not finna stop my bread. Because it's, you might not like what I say, but it's 100 people that do. But I'm glad you said what you said. I don't give celebrities attention. The attention is already out there. It's already on social media. I just talk about it in my own perspective. And you come over here and listen to my perspective and then say something stupid. The difference is I get paid. You're not. Next. Sorry for bothering service. What? That everything I can do. God knows I have no one now after losing my mom. Yes, you do. I lost my mom, my dad, my sister. Who is this? Johnny. He said he have no one after losing his mom. How old are you, Johnny? Johnny, you gotta be, I'm for sure you're a grown man. If you know the word, if you know God, Johnny, you know that nobody came here to stay. You know we living to die. But when you know God, you prepare yourself for stuff like that. I knew one day my parents would be gone. I used to be so scared because they had me older. Like, my mom and dad go down when I'm young. Who will take care of me? God blessed me to be 37 when my dad died and 40 when my mother died. And it's been so many days that I cried that my rocks are gone because don't nobody have you like mama. It's been days I done went up to the cemetery and cried. Lately, I haven't been up to that cemetery probably in 2 years. You know why? Because, it's been about a year. Because I know they wouldn't want me to come up there. I know they would want me to live. I would send my kids somebody send flowers. I don't even want to remind myself that they're there. So I know they would want me to keep living. And my mother was so strong and my dad was so powerful to me that they didn't show weakness. I watched them bury their parents. I went to my grandparents' funeral. I watched them and how they had to handle it. And guess what? They cried, they went through it, and they went back to work and they kept taking care of us. That's why I'm glad what they put inside me made me capable of surviving when they wasn't here. They left the fear of God in me, survival, how to take care of myself. That was their goal. My mother used to always pray, Lord, let me live long enough to see my kids be grown to take care of themselves. Because she didn't want nobody taking care of her kids. Because then nobody gonna love you, your children, like you love them. So I'm the baby. I was 40 when my mom left. Now, if I sit here and say I can't survive at 40, something wrong. Do it hurt? Hell yeah. My mother been gone since 2009. My dad died in 2007. It feel like yesterday. And I have my moments, and keep it moving. God don't put no more on you than you can bear. You don't need people to survive. All you need is the Father. And the reason you don't have nobody, trust me, Johnny, it's by choice. It's somebody for everybody. You choose not to have the people that want to be around you in your life. Change that. You choosing that. You can have other people around you. You can meet new friends. You can go out. Just go out and enjoy yourself. I promise you, you'll meet some friends. Talk to your neighbors. Sometimes you people shut down because they so hurt with life. They just shut down. They don't want to be bothered with nobody. Then they, I ain't got nobody because you don't want nobody. And sometimes you just don't want the body that wants you. But I'm for sure you got relatives. And what you mean by nobody? Don't nobody supposed to save you. You a grown man. I had to tell a few friends that has been homeless. Nobody coming to save you. The Bible tell you a man don't work, don't eat. So you got to get out there and grind. It feel good just to get a job. I make money off YouTube, y'all. But this week, I promise y'all, you're going to see me at work. I'm going to find a job. Because I don't like being in the house all the time. I'm not used to this. I'm used to working, taking care of my kids. I used to work 2 or 3 jobs as a young mother. I'm like, I got to get back out here. It ain't all about money. Even though I need the money, I just need that peace. I want to feel good again. I want to dress up. I even forgot how to dress because I don't never go. No, look, I don't want pajamas doing this video. I'm like, I don't even go outside and meet people. Over the weekend when I went out of town, it felt so good. I'm in a bowling alley full of grown-ups. They playing cards at the hotel afterwards. They drinking. They having a good time. And I'm sitting there. Guess what I was doing? On my damn phone trying to think what video I was going to do. They're like, you ain't playing? Mm-mm. But it felt good to go in the bar, give me a drink, because we stayed at a very nice hotel, and watch them have fun. Listen, the grown-ups laughed. The kids were swimming. We had a ball. And I'm like, this is what it's about. You got to get out. The couple dudes sat and came up to me and talked to me and gave me compliments and was trying to kick it. And I'm like, shit, that's why I don't meet people. I don't go outside. You got to go outside. You got to go where the people at. You can't meet your wife sitting in your living room, Johnny. You can't meet your wife driving in your car to work and back home. You got to stop and get around people. Fix yourself up. Get your hair cut. Go to Miss Sue. Me love you long time. Tell her to do your feet. Because your feet probably like the Grinch right now, Johnny. Go get your feet done, Johnny. It feel good. It's about $30. Yours probably be about $70 because you probably never got your feet done, Mr. Johnny. But I'm telling you, you don't have to be by yourself. That's a choice. Unless you ain't over there Ike turning people, are you, Johnny? Now, you over there putting your hand on folks, Johnny. That might be why you ain't got nobody. Johnny said, let me see what Johnny said. I'm going through hell right now, Johnny said. Hold on, I'm going to read what Johnny said, y'all. This is Johnny Dalton. Johnny said, I'm going through hell right now. All we need is $15 to make it home. Please help us. I'm from Arkansas. I have no family left around my daughter. Around my daughter is all I got. Please. Johnny, how you got a cell phone and you ain't got $15, Johnny? How you asking for a PayPal, Johnny, and you ain't, how you got PayPal and you ain't got $15? Johnny, you a grown man, don't do that. For real. I know people go through hard times, but a man shouldn't be on here doing that. If I was homeless in my car and worked my way out of the car by myself, you can do it too, Johnny. Do you know I didn't ask nobody for nothing when I was homeless in that car? People did donate, but I'm not quick to give people nothing online that I don't know like that. Like, I don't even know if your page is real. So what I'm going to do, Johnny, send me your Facebook page. I want to see your Facebook page. Because your Facebook tell your story. And if I see that you're really in distress, I will send you a PayPal. If I see that you're in distress for real, I will send you a PayPal. Because $15, I don't know what that's going to do. For real, $15, what that's going to do for you, Johnny? I mean, what you going to do with the $15? Now, if you want to buy you a bottle, just say, Nina, would you buy me a bottle? Don't lie to me. God bless you guys. I need your help. Me and my daughter ran out of gas. I called the police and I walked to the gas station. No one would help us. So you decided to get on YouTube? It ain't making sense, Johnny. You and your daughter right now in distress and y'all stranded and you decide I'm going to get on YouTube. Come on, man. T Smoke said none of these people matter enough to talk about. Yes, they do, because I get paid to talk about them. And if they don't matter, T Smoke, why are you watching? Why the hell you watching? They gotta matter because you listening. Are y'all really crazy out here? If somebody don't matter, you don't listen. Then I just say, putting an engine in a car don't matter to me, so I don't watch it. So I'm not on their channel just to say they don't matter. I'm not gonna get on somebody's video and say, you talking about something that don't matter. They gonna be like, well, what the hell you watching for? I swear to goodness, I can't. Darlene said, I got to laugh, but Nina telling the truth. Fly high. God bless the child that got his own. Tell that to Johnny. Fly high. That's where it's at, to be at work, at home. It's a blessing. Worldly wisdom. Okay. Cynthia. Not sure about that. We live in YT women heads. We live in YT women heads for free. They saying white women? I mean, I don't know what you're saying. Hello, Queen. It's not about things and money. It's about being in the right standing with God, Marvin said. Absolutely, Marvin. Deborah. A real man knows how and when to be masculine. I agree with you about weak-ass women, but real, protect your children and demand respect. Cardi B is real and don't give a damn about what others think. Absolutely right. She ain't feel like nobody hurt them kids. Kimberly, exactly. Fly high. Did they find out who Papa Offset? Yeah, some other little rapper he owed $10,000 to because he have a gambling addiction. Yeah, he go get hurt out there if he don't sit down. She's not doing anything around me. I don't know who you talking about. Cardi B or any of the other celebrities do not matter. There he go again. But he watching them. Don't nobody care about Cardi B. Yes, you do, because you talking about her. Boy, T-Smoke, are you crazy? Don't nobody care about Cardi B. But guess what? Like, it's people that say Kevin Hart. I need my lip gloss, man. My lips are so chapped. Like, people say Kevin Hart not smart. I mean, I'm not funny. That's your personal opinion. Because guess what? Kevin Hart is worth like $200 million. So somebody laughing. Somebody care about Cardi because she just made $70 million in 90 days. Somebody at the concert because she sold out every venue. So what are you talking about? Nobody care. Somebody care. Millions of people care. You might not care. Do you think you are missing on her list that she wonder where is T at? Where he at? She don't care. She's still getting her paper from haters and supporters. Y'all be sounding absolutely retarded. I'm telling you, I don't understand this. I just don't get it. I saw Tina clowning on stage. Tina Turner. Yeah, Tina Turner was a mess. I told you she was a fight Ike too. I know, right? Everything is not the devil. Kimberly said that. Miss Deborah said, we women need to stand strong, especially when we have children. We are teaching our daughters what to accept as a woman and a mother, and our own sons how to respect. Exactly. The kids are watching. They're watching. And 9 times out of 10, the brother who unalived his children, father probably used to beat him. Did y'all know R. Kelly was a victim before he was a victimizer, allegedly? Do you know his sister was victimizing him? Do you know most predators was victims? So they learn by what they grow up in and how other people behave and what they see. For example, say a mother, a weak woman raising a man. raising a young man. She weak. He see dudes come in and out of his mama house. Even the girl. They see their mama get dogged. They see her cry. They see she can't function. They see everything is around a man. She can't even open her eyes when I think about a man. Guess what they're going to do as they get older? A boy. He going to look for weak women like his mama. And he going to dog women because he think that's normal. My mama used to get dogged. So I could do what they did to my mom. She used to accept it. They gonna think something wrong with her if she don't accept what his mama accepted. And a girl gonna think, well, this is normal to get beat up. This is normal to get me and my car and my money and my food stamps. This is normal. My mother did it. Stay out of my business. So yes, you become a product of who you around. Absolutely, Miss Deborah. I'm gonna read a couple more and I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you, Miss Deborah. She said she appreciated me, my honesty. Thank you. Hey, love wins. Thank you. Truth over emotions. LA. Who is that? LADA said that they want the death penalty for singer David. I heard that. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to talk about that later. A lot of people don't know about that, Truth. The singer David was picked up for unaliving a 13-year-old. Why it take them so long? I knew when I first heard the story he did that mess. They found the body in his car. He's done. And he made a song about it. I'm going to go watch about him when I get off here. Thank you for reminding me of that. They want the death penalty. Oh, my goodness. Fly High said Job had the victory in the end. That's what I'm talking about, Fly High. Job got the victory at the end. I'm for real, for real. Check out what is it New York from the Flavor of Love just said. She said she's been dead in the flesh and now she's a ghost. Oh, wow. Well, you know what? New York been running around here selling her soul for the longest. If you get on the Flavor of Love and try to get Flavor Flav, and you think that's all you deserve because you want to come up, you want that microwave life, you want that instant life, and then you go over here, and then you getting surgeries, and then you do, and you ain't loving yourself. Yeah, you the walking dead. It's a lot of walking dead people around here. They dead in the flesh, in the spirit, they're dead. They may look good, but they rotten on the inside. As I said, people can talk about me, but the glory and the joy I have, the world didn't give it to me, so the world can't take it away. Things mean nothing to me. I'm good with just rags. I'm good. As long as I'm healthy, my kids good, I got some food. Man, you can see me over here in the corner. Just give me some technology, because I can't, I got to have my technology. I'm good. I don't even eat a lot. I'm like a goldfish. Just drop me a couple pebbles of some strawberries, some grapes. I'm good. And some body armor or a cup of coffee. You ain't got to feed me a lot. And I cook or clean. I'm good. Okay, 2 more and I got to go, y'all. Yep, Ashley was deleted by the guy she met on social media. Wendy. I just looked up the article about the mother in Detroit. It was 2015. The mom said, I don't regret none of this. She said, I don't feel no remorse for the death of these demons. You're right. Go watch her trial too. She just looked up what I was talking about, the woman that put her kids in the freezer. When I be talking, I'm not making up stuff. She got on this, you know why she said that? Who looked it up? Wendy, you know why she said that? Because she was so depleted mentally. She was a walking dead person. And she said that all this pressure of life is on me. I have these kids. The father don't call. He don't know. So I'm going to see if he knows his kids missing. So when she got in front of the judge and asked her did she regret it, she said no. And she did not want her other kids to go to the fathers. Because she said, they want my kids now, but they didn't come and check on them The other ones, when they were alive, they don't come around. No, put my kids in the system. And I don't regret it because she claimed that one of the kids she unalived had craped the little boy. One of the brothers craped the little boy. And the daughter that she unalived was beating another kid. So she called them demons. She just broke. But I blame, didn't I tell y'all, just like with this situation, it's signs before people break. She was over there beating them kids. Them kids weren't going to school. Is that not a sign? The neighbors not seeing the kids, is that not a sign? If you normally see kids outside playing and you know it's 5 of them and you see 3, where the other 2? Why the other 2 with their daddy? I never seen their daddy come over here. Sometimes you got to be a nosy neighbor. And I know you're going to be scared because you feel like they might be crazy. That's why you don't have to you can go down to the police department yourself. Listen, I don't want to get involved, but something going on over in that house. Go tell, they won't tell who called. Sometimes you got to be nosy. And if you're wrong, you be like, God forgive me, I was wrong. But I had to make sure. I got to look out for them kids, man. And I'm for sure the way she act, I bet she was getting out the car, slamming doors, getting groceries, and cussing the kid. You little mother uck. I know she was. I can tell by her attitude. She probably was hollering. You can hear her down the street. She was mad at the world. And I think it's because it was behind a man. She mad because the man left. So she tortured his kids. Y'all remember the white woman who rolled her kids out in the water? That was in like 2000. She drove them kids in the water and said a black man stole the car because she had a new boyfriend and he didn't want no kids. And the boys' fathers wanted them. She killed his kids. It's some weak women around here. I don't care what y'all say. It's a lot of weak women out here. A lot of this shit come behind weakness because if you were strong, a lot of stuff wouldn't happen because the first time 911 would be your favorite number. Hey, you better come get him. He just jumped at me with his fist balled up. I want him removed from my house. When he get mailed at work, guess what? I will be downtown to evict him tomorrow. And I'll get a restraining order. Before you evict him, because you know that's the dumbass law. They can't make somebody leave or get mail at your house till you evict them. But guess what you can do? You can go downtown and get a restraining order. Now the restraining order said they can't come near you. So now, if they come to your house, you ain't got to evict them. You show the police your restraining order, and they going to jail for being around you. And while they in jail, pack your shit and leave. Break your lease. Get your credit. I love my house. Not more than I love my life. So why his ass in jail for this restraining order? He give about 30 days. I need 2 days to get out of here. I'm gone. Because you crazy. You show me one sign of crazy, I'm out. Just one. If I come in the bathroom and you doing this, I'm going to look at you like, start packing some shit. Let me come in, you talking to yourself too much. Who you talking to? Nothing. Nobody. Okay, honey, you want something to eat? Okay. Man, I'm getting I'm plotting right now. I gotta get away from this fool. He crazy. He talking to the mirror. No. Y'all look over the signs because the penis so good. Tell the truth. Y'all look at black eyes and be like, it ain't that bad because the sex was so good last night, girl. I just put some makeup on this. Remember the movie Sparkle? Y'all remember the movie Sparkle? Her mama knew from the gate, the real original movie. Her mama knew from the gate he wasn't shit, he was a pimp. Did Sparkle listen? She packed her stuff and she left. Next thing you know, he had her strung out on some stuff. Then she's showing up at the concerts, putting makeup on her eye. Now she's smoking, she's strung out, and her sister's trying to save her, but she's too far in because she loved the penis so much. Everything her mama told her, she didn't listen. But mama, you don't understand. She looking like, girl, what you mean? You can't see. I mean, did her mama just what her mama did? Lord, just brace me. Give me the strength. Because she knew what was about to happen. Sparkle knew that man was beating on her. But I don't want nobody else to have him. Mama, he loved me. That's love. What her mama said, that's love, baby. That's love. Some people really believe that's love. Harvey. He too nice. I want him to beat me sometimes. I want him to throw me. I want to do freak offs. Dang, Cassie get to do all that stuff and you over here treat me like a wife. That's why I ran from Michael B, because he wanted to marry me and treat me like a queen, and I don't like that. She didn't like it. I gotta believe when Diddy come on, she gonna holler at him. Anybody that talk to a son and then a father, they don't have no self-respect. She talked to Diddy's son first. Then she wants to believe, I never messed with Diddy, so you just happen to be dressed like him, messing with his damn hairy ass ears on your vacation with your parents, holding hands, but you never messed with him. And you used to call Kim Porter Mama Kim. Now you with her baby daddy. You the lowest of the low, Lori Harvey. But this your girl. Thank y'all for watching. If y'all don't like my videos, please remove yourself. You don't even have to say nothing. That's all you got to do. Go on about your business. Because I'm going to give you my perspective on my channel. This is my house. When you log in to listen to me, you just walked in my front door. You cannot come up in my house and tell me how to decorate. Okay? If you don't like what I talk about, get your ass on. I'm not going to argue with y'all about what I talk about on my channel. Go start your own shit and talk about your own shit. If you don't appreciate what I said, cool. But say it with respect. Like Fly High, I ain't got nothing against Fly High. She gave me her opinion. I gave her mine. Now we cool. For real. We cool. Ain't no hard mischief. Ain't none of that. Grown people talking. But don't tell me you don't care about what I'm talking about, but you listening to what I'm talking about. Your ass crazy. And I just told you I don't deal with crazy people. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm going to learn, probably look a bit more about David, the singer. I want y'all to do your homework. His name is David. He's is he an R&B singer or rock and roll? He's a black guy that was 27 years old, dating a 13-year-old girl. She came up unalived. He made a song about how he unalived her, and it took him about a year to arrest him. They just arrested him for her murder. I'm going to talk about that later. Go look it up so y'all know what I'm talking about when I talk about it. Just put singer David and it's gonna come up, the whole story. It's gonna blow your mind. These grown ass, stank ass dudes messing around with these babies need to be ashamed of themselves. I'll talk to y'all later. Make sure you like the video, share, push hype, and